Hi team, Miss Vaughn here. I'm just gonna talk to you again about Wakelet. So you're gonna start your Wakelet this week. And then Miss Snow is gonna talk to you with some more depth about how to really build your Wakelet out over the course of your research journey with your EE. So the sub should pass out this handout to you that says using Wakelet. And if you can just walk yourself through these different steps of what you need to do, and then you're gonna share the link with Miss Snow and you're going to start doing some preliminary research. So again, as a reminder for the EE, you guys, of course, you're going to be coming up with an idea and you should be learning a lot in this process, but you're not going to be making new discoveries in the process of writing your EE. You are going to be entering the conversation, a conversation that is already happening with whatever your topic is. So that's the point of doing this preliminary research. You want to think about, okay, if I am entering into this conversation, like how much about this subject area do I need to know in order to enter it really well? So think about, sorry, think about any time that maybe, excuse me, you have entered into a conversation where you're the last to arrive. Usually when you, I don't know if there's a group of friends that are talking, you might walk up to the group, and if they're very involved in the conversation, you might just sit and listen to figure out what it is that they're talking about before you dive in. That's like the process that you're going to be going through with the EE. So for your preliminary research, I know that I've talked a lot about academic essays. We talked about how you should use that packet of how to read an academic essay when you're reading not only the sample essays, but when you also do your research. You don't have to start from an academic essay from your research starting point. You can do something that's maybe a little bit more pop culture. So like people who are doing history stuff or psychology stuff, if there's like a podcast that you've listened to, go back and go back and listen to that podcast. Maybe if the podcast has show notes, maybe that is a starting place for you to start to dive into your more academic research based on what you've learned in that show. So there's all different sorts of starting points. It's also okay if you plop a bunch of stuff into your Wakelet that is from the different subject areas that you're interested in. Miss Snow and I are going to touch bases with you more specifically on a one-on-one on next Friday. So Friday, February 9th, we're going to be talking to you one-on-one about your subject area, kind of pick your brain, maybe help direct you so that you can start to narrow down not only the subject area, but also your topic. And remember, your topic can change. So in fact, it should change. If you're doing research, whatever it is that you learn about your topic should kind of change the direction that you take your topic as you go. And you should be okay with that because that's the research process. So get started with your Wakelet, start to throw some things into your Wakelet. Be sure to share the link with Miss Snow. Having that link will help prepare Miss Snow for the work that she does with you in class next Friday. Hope you have a good day. Be nice to yourselves, be nice to each other, and be nice to the sub. And I will see you on Thursday for conversations about objective truth.